Mother Monday has a ring to it.
Unfortunately, we've only got 3 games to work with, so, you know.
I'll have to come up with some excuse to keep doing things on Monday.
Or you could just call it Mario Monday, too, I guess. That would also work.
Let me see. Where were we last time? Or Peaceful Rest Valley? Is that what it's called?
Saved at Tucson, going to Peaceful Rest Valley to Happy Village.
Yeah, just posting in the server. Well, this is JDH 64 with more EarthBound stuff after I start the game.
Let me know if my mic ever sounds weird, by the way. I was listening to last stream and, like, occasionally it would kind of, like, sound weird.
Yeah, I was clipping a bit, but I didn't know if that was just on my end.
I hope it's just not this headset mic already starting to get faulty.
It seems fine today.
That would be a shame. That would be a shame, but yeah.
Why am I in the store? Was I doing anything in particular?
It's a save point.
Yeah, that's fair. Why is there no just menu button? Why do I have to go all the way to this to see what's in my... Okay, I got the eraser, so we're good to go. I just held B as if that were a run button or something. Imagine.
If only. Despite being a big department store, there's honestly not a lot there that I feel is worth buying.
Not
They
really.
do have a powerful slingshot there, like stronger than your current bat right now. And I've tried using it in Peaceful Rest Valley because 2 enemies, or maybe it's just 1, can use shields there,
Yeah.
and a shoot type attack from a slingshot or any of Jeff's guns ignore PSI shields.
Yeah, it might
But
be worth
it was just
trying
too
one of these
unreliable.
times. Yeah, it's like
it's really not.
It's 13
really
out of
not.
16 versus 15 out of 16, right? For the base hit rate.
No, it's like more than that. It's like
Maybe it's 12.
I don't know.
3/4. You can look it up. You've got the
Yeah.
page pulled up, right? Yeah, I don't want
I
to
have
fight
it
3 of
bookmarked.
those.
Sorry, Earthbound Beginnings. This is my new bookmark.
Wow, that despawned all of them.
But yeah, it's like ignoring hit rate aside, it's also not worth it because a couple of the enemies here are very fast, and they're just naturally going to be avoiding your attacks anyway, even with a baseball bat. That is assuming you fight enemy enemies because, excuse me.
Yeah, they're not really coming up.
This place is honestly pretty rough. I was gonna say, this place is rough to where I usually just avoid enemies anyway if I can help it.
Well, they're even, I suppose. That's healable, at least. Unlike the original game.
Yeah, these UFOs aren't hard, but they're annoying because they're fast. They'll avoid a lot of your attacks, and they can cause colds.
I'm surprised they
which
didn't
is
give
just-
an item.
Yeah, that is. They have a high chance to drop quite a few
Random
items.
stuff.
Maybe not. I don't know if these do actually. I know the ones in the desert areas do.
Maybe. Goods. Is there anything up this way? No. Yes! I suppose I walked into
photo?
that. I
Yeah, there's nothing else
explicitly asked
here.
for
You have to
this.
go out of your way for this.
Got a picture with the bear. Will that show up in the credits?
Probably does, yeah.
Yeah, let's not. I'm glad you agree. That didn't despawn it. This isn't Donkey Kong Country. Come on! I feel like it's just gonna spawn even closer this time. Wow. Seriously despawn. Oh good, now we got even more stuff.
Yeah, this is the risk you take with despawning, unfortunately.
Oh, I should have at least been able to not... Well, that could have been worse.
Yeah, Territorial Oak's those tree enemies he's trying to avoid. Really not worth fighting, like, at all. 'Cause they hit hard, and if you remember Big Widow enemies from the first game, they'll just explode when you kill them. That's really not fun to have to deal with.
Yeah, I don't have a
Like,
flame
it's-
pendant or whatever it is. Didn't they reverse it? In the original game, the name comes from what they resist, but in this game, it's like the
Yeah,
opposite of it, or
yeah.
vice versa.
It was opposite in the first game, right?
No,
And
yeah,
in
that's
this
right.
game,
It's opposite
like,
in that game, and in this game, it's
flame protects flame. Well, there's no ice, but you know. This game doesn't have thunder pendants though, because thunder is not an element in this game actually.
it has earth pendants, which are entirely unrelated to the earth pendants of the original game, if memory serves. Unless I'm wrong about that, and there isn't such a thing. That's not what I meant to do. Whatever. I just need a butterfly to fill up anyway. Come on! Whatever. I'm not despawning it again. I'm just gonna run. And did. Dang.
Nice. Lucky.
Look at the menu was still up.
You were kidding. Oh, you were kidding.
No, not my offense and defense. Okay, good. That was literally harmless.
Would 1 point in this game actually do anything, you think?
It does
Pretty
one
sure.
half of a damage reduction.
Yeah. Like, that's not gonna actually do a thing. Unlike the first game and the third game especially, stat ups are just, like, really not worth it in this game. Like, they just don't do enough.
I don't know. The first game, they're worth a lot. Don't they, like, double your attack?
No, I said the
defense?
first game and the third game, they were
Really?
very worth it.
I don't know why it turned around, let's be real.
This is the really annoying enemy in this area.
Wow, that's some health.
Don't know if they have enough more health than the territorial oak, but enough to where it would. Okay, imagine doing that, but they put up a shield. Imagine how long that would take. Ugh.
Yeah? I'd have to use Rockin', which I forgot I had, frankly.
It's an
L, for
option,
crying out
but,
loud.
it's a pricey option.
That's probably not something I need, is it? Don't I already have my equip slots full? No, I don't. Does that do
Is it
anything?
the travel charm?
Yeah.
It protects you from paralysis, which I don't think anything anywhere in the future really inflicts. So
Yeah, and isn't
Yeah,
there like
I
a
don't-
trade-off between brain shock and paralysis resistance? I don't remember how that works.
oh yeah, I think you're right. Your body equipment like messes around with resistances to those.
Do I want to do this?
Like,
Whatever.
Isn't it like at base you have like 100 resist to brain shock?
Yeah, something like that. You're completely immune to one of them. Wow. Lucky with the
Yeah,
smashes.
like with having equipped to nothing.
Yeah, Rockin' you just learn at level ups, if
all,
I remember correctly.
BSI is, except for Starstorm.
It's not like Flash in Mother 3 or Teleport. Well, I don't know, Teleport still is, but
Yeah, Teleport and Starstorm are the only
didn't need to do
like,
that, did I?
events that you learn.
sometimes these butterflies just don't want to play ball.
Well, there's always a wall close enough in this area.
I was wondering if I forgot to cure my cold, but then I remember it was the teddy bear that had the cold.
that
Is it
sounds
worth
about
going
right.
around? Do you know what that is offhand?
I think that is either a stat capsule or a cup of life noodles.
So yes, then. Dang it. Okay, good. At least they're separate fights. Might still be
All the
invincible from
gifts.
this one.
Yeah, all the gift boxes in this area are pretty worth getting, except for honestly the travel charm probably.
I was
But
thoroughly
even then, that
confused
sells
as
for
to
a decent chunk of money. Well, this page has the stat growth rates for each character, but they just display it in a number,
yeah.
like Ness offense 18. You know.
That is a terribly low amount of PP those things apparently have.
Well, that's why they try to drain it, I guess.
Okay, that is fair. You're either either inclined to block physical damage or mental damage, but never both at once. Yeah, we're not dealing with this.
That applies to shields too, I think. You can only have one up at a time.
Yeah, that's true in Mother 3 too, isn't it?
I think so.
Luck capsule.
Not that there's ever really a fight where you use both.
There's no
or
particular
once
reason
anyway.
to not just use luck on whomever, right?
I'd honestly just say Jeff.
Yeah, but like, is it
Because
worth?
his items use his luck, but
Sure. Is it worth holding it in my inventory that long though?
is it worth that? No. Like, it's 1 point. I doubt it's gonna do much.
Wonder how much it sells for.
Most things in this game sell for a lot of money that aren't like early game food items.
Okay, that's not worth it. Sorry, guy. What do you mean? You were standing right down there.
Oh, that really isn't worth it. Huh.
We'll just use it then.
Meanwhile, like, broken items are worth like sometimes hundreds of dollars.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Didn't I sell one I got earlier?
Did you sell the machine?
Maybe I didn't. I probably didn't.
That's the only that's the only one in the game of that, honestly.
Oh, then,
If
yeah.
I remember right.
Probably not worth selling then. Wow, I
I mean,
scrolled.
not that it fixes into a valuable item anyway.
I scrolled a millimeter off screen. Like 2 enemies immediately. I didn't think it was gonna get into the fight, or I wouldn't have started it. Dang it! I forget.
If it was just the tree, you could outrun it. Actually, it moves very slow on the field.
Oh boy, this could be poor. At least I'm immune to that.
Interesting thing is what some speedrunners do is they'll try and put something to sleep with hypnosis. Because if an enemy's asleep, I'm pretty sure you're guaranteed to run. That's like something most people don't know about sleep in this game.
I forget that this isn't Pokemon, and it actually it doesn't help to be in the fight longer. This could be bad.
Is that how it works in Pokemon?
Yeah, the longer you're in, the higher your chance of running away.
That just sounds like basic probability to me.
I mean, per use. Like, eventually it's guaranteed. Whereas now I think it's just 50-50. Like, in this game, rather, I should say. Okay, clearly I don't know where I'm going. I don't know how to open boxes. Help! That seems not useful.
Croissant?
There's not even anything here.
There's the
This is
bomb.
the way we're supposed to be going.
The bomb will just insta-kill like an enemy of your choice here.
Those aren't gonna despawn. I can't get them far enough away. Oh gosh, what have I done? Okay, at least those despawned. Okay, I guess they did despawn. Yeah, I haven't played this in a while. I don't recall exactly which way I should be going. I think we're gonna run from this guy. Dang you! You weren't even, like, associated with that spawn. Ouch.
That sucks.
There we go. I wish I knew which way it was. Boy, this area is a lot longer than I remembered it being. Yeah, I didn't think there was anything here.
Honestly, it's a lot longer than most places tend to go for in this game. At least in terms of size.
Okay, that's just a tree. That one I'm not worried about. I should have bought more teddy bears. Okay. I just need the PSI, right? I might as well.
Oh, that's a... like, I want to say it's a guaranteed spawn, is this butterfly near this fixed bridge. Like, if you kept going back around this general area, it would spawn.
Is it worth engaging these?
It's really not.
Alright. I guess that smash must have been slightly out of range to kill. That sounds valuable.
That's pretty rare.
Dang it, I can't get rid of any of this. Except the burger, I guess. Or the mouse.
It sells for like, I want to say like 1,000.
I know, it's like,
Or
that sounds very
a lot.
valuable.
It's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot.
Let me just sell the receiver phone.
I hate that the phone's stuck in your inventory forever.
At least we can get rid of this. Oh, I need to heal that. Yeah, that's worth it.
It's a good thing this random dude or woman brought that money with her on her person. Yeah, it's not quite the rarest drop, but it's almost there. I think this is the life noodles in this present.
Yeah. What does that do? Is that a full heal?
Cures anything. Anything except mushroom, I think. Because nothing cures mushroom except going to a healer. Just casually lists every status in the game.
Yeah. Except Ghost. You know, go away.
There's one good item you're missing, though, that I highly recommend going your way to get.
I was only going in here to despawn.
Oh, that's fair.
Go for the Casey bat.
Yeah, I'm not doing that here.
It's something like I think if you keep going up and to the left from where the bridge was, you'll get the hard hat.
Oh.
That is really worth getting.
Man, that's quite a ways from here, though. Presumably.
Yeah.
Well,
Will I be going back through this way anyway?
Not really.
Ugh.
maybe later.
Well, you'll be going through Peaceful Rest Valley again to get back, but not, like, it won't take you near that gift.
Man. How about you guys despawn? For crying out loud. I miss random encounters. Come on! This is absurd. It is not worth going back if they're gonna keep spawning in droves like this. Please. You gotta go with the colds every time.
This is why you should bring a teddy bear with you.
I did! I didn't have space for any more.
If it was still alive, it could potentially be blocking those.
Just do what you always do when you first play EarthBound. Stay in the first section for like 3 hours. Because you keep on dying in the first cave. You'll be perfectly well leveled up for this section.
Yeah.
Now, if there's one place that like, it's the next area is honestly the best grinding spot in the early game.
I would prefer to call it unintentional grinding.
The enemies in the next area are just so easy, and then they can call for help. It's literally free experience.
That took long enough. I have not played Mother 3, Rocco. Yeah, we're not going back for the hard hat.
You've played it in spirit, though.
I'll play it eventually.
That's like me with Kid Icarus Uprising, where it's like, I don't want to actually play it, but I wish I could. But I've seen the game in full many times.
Need some confidence raisers. Let's
I'm
save.
sure that guy's just there to... I'm sure that guy's there to fix a game-breaking bug.
You got any phones around here?
I don't think this place has a free phone.
I don't care if it's free. I've got $1,000.
But yeah, in the drugstore, which is like top right part of town.
Dur, 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 dur.
There's some like history to these guys and why it's specifically the color blue, but I don't remember any of it, to be honest with you. Some real world stuff or something.
Alright, Olivia. Thank you for pointing out that I can one-hit KO weak enemies.
Can you stop the timer?
Where is the drugstore exactly? I remember there
Top right.
being one. This is not it.
I guess top right as you could go in town. You just ask those guys are there, is this the drugstore?
Get into the Apple store.
Can you restore my psychic power? That'd be nice.
There is a guy who you can stay in his house, like an inn, but he will charge you. Hey, look, it's the only cow in the whole game.
Yeah, sure. $50 out of this is not
Do
that
it.
big a deal.
Yeah, you kind of have money to burn, don't you?
Imagine if I hadn't done a sleep in an inn since for this to happen.
Alright, you could just kind of like totally not see these.
Let's see if there's anything useful up here. Also, where are all those enemies that were walking around? Apparently none of them snuck
I was
around.
kind of surprised because those guys don't have to spawn in the town super often.
Oh, there's one down there. Might as well.
Yeah, these these cultists are. I love to just like farm these guys for a while. 'Cause they don't do anything dangerous and they can call for help.
Dan, could you try to cut down on the
Yeah, I'll
chair?
try. I'll try. Yeah. I hate this chair so much.
Use push to talk if necessary.
I remember the first time I played this game, this is the section I stopped playing it. I have no idea why it was this section that got me to stop, but whatever.
Yeah, did
I was
nothing.
back
It's usually an early game area in EarthBound that gets people to not stick through with it.
Yeah, nothing interesting there.
But then, like, 3 years later, like last year, I did the first game, and then literally the next week I did this game. And those are good ones. I want to play this game again. It's a good game.
Normally, I'd say it's not worth buying the Holmes hat because the hard hat you can pick up is strictly better. But then again, it's like you have $1,000 to spend. Like, literally do what you want.
Man, I skip sandwich. Take that. I don't need to go fast.
You really don't need it.
I need space.
Dang it, Twitch. Twitch has been weird for me lately. I suspect it's something to do with ad blockers I've installed.
Hmm.
Well, actually, it's the same with
Yep,
YouTube too.
I can
because,
relate.
Like, I had a couple like ads somehow play on YouTube, and then my friend said the same thing too, where it's just like, did everybody just upgrade their like ads?
They're getting smarter. They're
Yeah,
getting more sentient.
They're ad blocker
Really weird.
blockers.
They're
yeah.
blocking my ad blocker.
They're
Besides every
learning.
news website.
Also, you can get into a fight there if you take an item from that food stand without paying.
Oh, pff. Oh yeah, right. I forgot about that.
Oh no. Birds.
No. 1 damage. I need to heal at some point.
Oh no. Anyway.
I should just run away. It might be faster than
not, they're
actually
pretty-
hitting anything.
Yeah.
Plus, they might steal my exit mouse. My broken, my broken machine.
And that's a bit grim. It's like the bird steals your mouse. It's like, oh god, it's gonna eat it. Poor thing. I always try and sneak through that quarter gap, but no, you can't, even though it looks like you might be able to. Hey, look, more free cookies.
Bit overkill, but okay.
Bomb.
Can we stay here? I like this music.
Just put it in an 8-bit sound font. Bing, 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 bing.
I do like that song.
I prefer the 16-bit version of it, though.
What?
Like the music that's playing right now. I prefer this rendition of it more.
Does the NES version sound like again? I'm gonna tell you. I forgot what that one sounds
it's,
like.
it's Youngtown if we haven't stated it outright.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. And it's been a while.
Later potato? Look at the crow joins in.
Yeah, why is there a crow here?
I can always just spend another $50 if I really feel like I need the PP.
Oh. Unlike the first game, we have like got like a Gary Oak thing going on here.
Come on.
It's its speed stat, man. You are no match for that thing's speed stat.
Yeah, I agree. I think the 16-bit version's better. It's too shrill.
Also, remember the chance of Rocket succeeding is your speed stat in relation to the enemies.
Yeah.
How many emblems have you bought yet? Oh wait, wrong game.
You can only buy one in
buy the
TPYD.
How many
buy the
rings have you
end
bought
emblem.
yet?
Say what?
How many rings have you bought yet? Oh wait, no. That's not how it works. How many times have you been to Pollyanna?
The N emblem to change it to like Nintendo Sprite.
How many times have you been to Match Camp yet? 3, 4, 8?
We'll get there soon enough, and by soon enough, I mean not soon enough at all.
Well,
And by that I mean like literally like 20 minutes and then
be
you never
that
go
as it
back.
may, miss, could you please not stand in front of the door?
I love when NPCs do that. They can just stay there for as long as they want.
Get the present, man.
Croissant. I can't fit anything more in my inventory. Like, literally full.
Why do you sell Do you not have Escargot Express or
I
whatever?
was gonna
that
say,
thing's
there's a
called?
little handy thing called the Escargot Express.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that is what
probably
it's
should have
called.
talked to whoever triggered that in Tucson, because I can't do that.
Ghosts.
Yes, you can.
How?
Why do you need the exit
just-
mouse?
You just call Nessa's mom. She gives you the number.
Oh. I've clearly
Really?
forgotten
Jonathan, you
this.
didn't know that? You didn't-
And I'm pretty sure you've called your mom before, so you should have the number,
No,
right?
I haven't called her before.
Also,
No.
why do you have the mouse still? Why don't you get rid of it?
Okay,
Did
that's
you
a lot.
actually use
That's a
that?
lot of enemies for some reason.
Oof.
Yeah, I suppose the mouse isn't doing me any good.
Is it worth money or something? Because I never used it.
It's basically just escape rope from Pokemon. Or
Yeah.
bread, if you're that kind of guy.
Bread.
Can you buy the mouse?
I was gonna say get rid of the for sale sign also, because honestly you won't really need it.
Whatever. No, what if I get another 1,000?
Already got me one of those.
Happy hap.
Whoops, not what I meant
Wait,
to
is
do.
is she the owner of that one house that had these to begin with?
Oh. Fine, I'll store my exit mouse. They're probably not gonna let me do that.
No, you can. I've done it before, I'm pretty sure.
Let me
Otherwise, this thing would literally just be stuck in your inventory forever until you actually use it.
Whoops, not what I meant
That's
to
a...
do.
Hey, Aran, what's up? I imagine your dad being like, "Your account has a balance of $1,000. Where did you get this money?"
Whoops. Oh my goodness. So many failed phone calls in a row. Let's just stand in the most awkward possible place for the escort guy
Aw,
to
man,
get to me.
you just lost like $3-4. He's got like incredibly good pathfinding AI though.
Yeah. Alright, take this. Take... Oh, I don't remember. I assume this isn't needed for a very long time.
Pencil eraser?
Why do you
That
still
or
need the
the
for
phone.
sale sign? It's a meme. Why do
You
you still
can't
need
store
it?
the phone. It's on you forever.
Dang it. Well,
Sorry.
the machine's definitely not
Yeah.
useful right now.
What's wrong?
Pencil eraser isn't mandatory until Monkey Cave.
Why are you
Okay.
keeping the for sale sign for? What's the purpose?
For sale.
I can sell
That's
things with it
sailing.
without
Sailing
having to be in a
things.
town. It's
Oh!
super actually worth it. I've already made $1,000 off of it.
What'd you sell so far?
$1,000 worth of meteorite, whatever it is.
That's cool.
What was I actually wanting to free up inventory space for? I've already forgotten. Oh right, there was
Croissant.
yeah, a croissant.
Various-
It was totally worth
Yeah,
all the work.
It was, wasn't it?
Well, while
Hey,
we're at
hey,
it, let me
croissants
just
are
buy let me just buy a full inventory of croissants.
Well, they're better than hamburgers. I agree, I like EarthBound a lot, and I feel like it's a game people haven't really Let's Played or done videos of in a while.
Which one?
This game.
Oh. Okay.
I feel like EarthBound just isn't a series
the
people
door's
have
over
been,
here.
like, been on people's radars. They've been playing all the various EarthBound indie games that exist. You can take your pick, there's a lot of them.
The next EarthBound.
Honestly. Like, insert title there, whatever it might be, there's a lot.
It's fun just trying to guess which ones are interactable. That's not even the way I was facing, but I guess it works.
I like that they give you a skip sandwich here. Which honestly, it's probably just for the walk back through this room. Don't go to heaven.
Believe it or not, that was not a Nintendo of America, like, retranslation. That is more or less what it said in Japan.
In Japan.
But no, there are plenty of instances of that in this game. 700 experience, good night.
Yeah, they give a lot of experience. They can call for help. I mean, I would hope so. Look how many guys are here. I'm sure one of them would be willing to join in, right? I would hope so.
Did you talk to the red guy yet?
The whom?
What's the color? The guy who's saying a different color? I forgot.
Yeah.
Green.
Yeah, maybe that's why they're so. Maybe that's why they're so
Great.
violent to you. Because you're wearing a red hat, and that's like the opposite of blue. They probably really don't like that.
Red.
Alright. Good to know.
Oh yeah, I like that. That room does lag the game a lot.
Oh, wait, I just realized you're playing this on the Wii U, right?
Yep.
Oh, fun.
I had one instance playing this on the Wii U where the game soft locked, and I have no idea why. Never did that on any other version.
I don't recall how that having happened to me, but I've only played it once, so I wouldn't know.
I tried to play it on the cartridge.
Dang it, you couldn't have hit me?
So I played it on the classic.
I love this. Is one of the coolest backgrounds in the game. I love this effect.
It is blue.
It's blue. I mean, it's brown.
Yeah, but it looks like rippling, like a paint bucket or something. I love it.
Please hit
Yeah, this guy's
time.
honestly, this guy's generally just kind of a pushover because he just kills himself with his own lightning attacks, if they hit.
Well, maybe I should have healed. Okay, or not. This is fine.
Man, I was about to say, I don't know the last time I've ever seen anybody die to that boss.
Single digits, even after a level up.
Good thing hitting people on the head with a baseball bat solves all of our
Oh,
problems.
nice. I actually got HP from that.
No, don't menu, you're losing out your skip sandwich, no.
I thought it was based
No.
on steps.
Don't
It
do
probably is.
I'm missing the door. That doesn't help. Wow, it still lags.
Is the room itself the reason why it lags? It's just that big.
I don't know if it was actually lagging or if it was just...
No,
the,
it wasn't. It always does a bit there.
It just dynamically has to decide whether to spawn every background tile. What a saunter
I
there.
imagine. Haters gonna hate walk. I can imagine Pokey totally doing that though.
Actually, wait, I can stay for free, right? Might as well
Yeah,
do it to
The guy,
restore my
the guy will
PP.
let you stay for free now.
Oh, whatever. Crows are not going
I like-
to kill me.
You were walking towards the drugstore, and I was like, sadly, they won't let you take things for free just because you saved them, though. Oh yeah, all the various PSI battle animations aren't as epileptic in this version.
Wow, a one-turn ending fight with a, I will abandon the cookie. Menuing, man. I didn't even see that guy. Yes. I mean, that,
She says
factually
the same
true.
thing no matter what you say.
It's not faster to say nah, apparently. Ah, inventory space.
Yeah, we have an extra set of pockets. That's the nicest thing about Paula. Except it's really not, because my gosh, is Paula insane from the get-go? Or sorry, I should say PSI freeze is insane from the get-go.
Yeah, you take the bomb.
Hold this.
You take the receiver phone? Because I'm not gonna need that. Doesn't... Oh, fine.
I don't
Whatever,
think you
Gabe.
That is glued to your person.
Ridiculous. Take the town
That
map.
is just super glued.
Whoops, didn't mean to do that. That's really not what I meant to do.
Just imagine how much space you'd have if you maxed out your inventory.
Okay, but
on
I can give her
cookies,
the
so
town
you didn't
map,
have
that's
to get
good.
The Soundstone. Imagine.
Just any fewer things that Ness has to hold is good. Can I give her the ATM card? No. Probably not a good idea.
Look, I know you just met, but you really shouldn't be giving her your access to your bank account.
Yeah, waste at least one night.
There's only $1,000 in there. What's the worst that could
Only
happen?
1,000. Good point. You can't spend $1,000 in one shopping trip in this game. It's not possible.
See, Boing Boing, the trick is to only use PK Thunder if there's at least 4 targets. Oh, let's... I don't know why it matters. Getting her
Well, I'm gonna head out.
would be
I
nice.
have stuff to do, so I'll talk to you guys later.
Alright, see ya.
Alright, see ya.
See ya.
Unfortunately, all the cultists are gone, and we can't fight them for free experience for Paula. That makes me sad.
That's debatably useful. Oh, drat, the ribbon was worth more, wasn't it?
Yep. Paula's ribbons are really good on defense.
Shoot. That was a waste.
Well, you can give it to Ness in the meantime, I guess.
I already have it.
Oh. Whoops.
There's nothing else, right? No. I'll buy, like, a croissant.
Croissant. Croissants sound good right now. Croissants are better than, like, any type of bread roll you could have for, like, Thanksgiving type foods, you know?
Eh,
They just
They're
go good
alright.
with everything, to me. I don't know. It's bread with flavor, I like that. The game agrees with me too, they're better than hamburgers.
6. Oh, early game XP levels. Alright, now let's actually take the house heal here.
She does start at level 1, just like the characters from the first game did, but it really doesn't matter, they'll catch up super fast. And at least she's not joining you around like mid-game, if even. Snowmen in the first game could either be mid-game or like late game. Or early game, I guess, I don't know.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter. Like, you can do basically anything in that game out of order except for getting past that one rock.
Sorry, Lloyd,
I don't think you need
you're
to
our
do
plot
any...
progressor.
I guess you need to do the first melody? No.
Yeah, to leave
Well,
the
yes, the
house,
first
right?
melody. Yeah, never mind. You need to do the graveyard bit, is what I meant. But, like, literally anything else, basically, you can do in any order.
Yeah, you need that so the guys will move out of the way. This place has really creepy music for some reason. Alright, these guys could actually be sort of a threat here.
Not if I
Specifically
do
to
that
Paula,
much
I mean.
damage. Yeah, maybe I should be guarding with her for now. If I'm not gonna be attacking.
If you're gonna be attacking with her, just use Freeze, because Freeze is gonna insta-kill basically anything in the early game.
Yeah, let me actually double check how much these do.
A lot.
80, yeah. That's not bad at all. Okay, that's just dumb. I see what you mean. Meanwhile, Freeze Alpha in beginnings does like 10.
9 damage, yeah.
So little, it's not even worth it.
Yeah, I'd say like the best PSI tended to be fire or beam in the first game, but in this one it's like freeze. It's no no contest.
You know,
Freeze is
fire
the
was kind of
cheapest.
weak.
It does the most single damage.
Fire was pretty weak until you got the later ones, but by that point you're such a ludicrously high level, it doesn't, like... You
have flamethrowers, which are glorified.
I know! Flamethrowers are like Fire Gamma, except you don't have to be at any particular level to use them, which makes them amazing.
Yep, in beginnings, Fire Omega is insta-kill everything, no matter what.
Yeah, Fire
Unless
Gamma's
it's the final boss.
still like 100 each, which is pretty
It's a
good. It gets through the Blue Starman, at least. Pretty consistently.
If you've ever actually gotten Fire Omega, I salute you.
I don't. You should have been to the final boss like 10 levels earlier. You're the reason that everyone calls it a super grindy game.
Reputation.
Well, this teddy bear is not going to survive.
Just think of it like that game's rainbow rank, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, basically. Or PK Ground in Mother 3.
You could get that reasonably. I don't know. Depends how many 3% item drops you go out of your way to get, I guess.
I don't know why I'm doing all this defending. Does she really have that much worse defense than Ness? I don't think it is.
Yes, she does.
If anything, it might be higher now.
I wouldn't say defense. Just honestly, it's HP.
It's only HP. Yeah, she's got higher defense. Her offense is lacking.
But the HP makes a big difference. I mean, Ness just gets way more vitality than she ever does.
What is that weird line break?
Alright, so a hidden thing about the Great Charm is that it ups your speed stat by 5. So I actually like giving it to Ness.
I'd rather not fight two of you guys again. Please, but I don't think you're gonna despawn, are you? Oh, they did.
The Mr. Baddies are not really dangerous, but they hit pretty hard by what you might be used to from the first game.
Don't think I'm gonna be able to get out of that one.
Just stare down.
I mean, this cave is mostly full of ground types and flying types, so it stands to reason that freeze would be effective.
Except for the bears, but...
Sigh.
The other really nice thing about Paula is that she is she the fastest? I think she's the fastest character.
Yeah, I believe that's the case.
Or maybe Poo might be. No, Paula has one more stat growth in speed than Poo does. Never mind.
Wow, that did nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Honestly, fire is pretty underpowered in this
Why
game.
not?
Especially when you compare it to Rockin'.
Well, it's not nothing.
There's not much need to conserve PP for the boss because the boss is so easily dealt with.
5 PP isn't nothing. I'll take it. That was needlessly close for the enemies being kind of weak. It's not gonna even full
You saw
heal me.
Thunder that I'm sure you're gonna use.
That was pointless. I should have used a croissant. Ness, you need to keep getting smash attacks. That makes these guys much easier to deal with.
My rule of thumb in EarthBound games is always use healing items before PSI to heal.
Yeah.
That lady in Mother 3 even tells you the same thing. Are you the people who hold on to your food?
I can deal with you if you're alone here. Just don't go doing 40 damage again. It's funny just how massive the difference in like level scaling is in this game versus beginnings. Beginnings are gonna end in like low 30s, maybe. Here it's like you hit 17.
This game you could finish, yeah. In this game you could finish this game in like 70s, 80s.
Oh, easily 70s. 80s is
And
not
also just like
unreasonable.
the EXP amounts in general, where like the late game bosses will like you
5
just earned
digits.
like 5-digit experience.
Split between 3 people. They gained 20,000 each.
Or the Krakens in Magic Can't just giving Ness 78,000.
Alright, this can't possibly go poorly.
What could a bear possibly do? I wouldn't defend, just freeze him.
That'll work.
Huh. The other stupid thing about freeze is that it has a 25% chance to solidify the enemy. 1 in 4 chance every time.
Stupid is in like a nice bonus, or is in why bother? Just scroll
As in
off,
good,
please.
because as in really good,
whatever.
because freeze is already good against most things in the game. Does so much single target damage and 25 shot to just solidify them, making them not be able to do anything. That's pretty good in my book.
Yeah, let's just do that, please. Dang it. Oh wow, that's enough. Sheesh. The smash nearly killed him.
Yeah, his name's a bit misleading. I've never been that afraid of these guys. I wish they gave more experience, though.
Okay, I don't need to fight 2 of them at once.
I don't think... Or, no, maybe you can. I was gonna say, I don't think the game will let you do that. Like, let the other join, but maybe it will. This game is really picky about, like, what enemies are allowed to join what battles.
Yeah, I assumed that tree wasn't going to join that sprout earlier, and then it did. Nice.
Yeah, there's that 1 in 4 chance. Totally cripples him.
Boy, all these bears. There were like none of them in the first half of the cave. Well,
It is how dungeons tend to work.
ah. Okay, it didn't get there in time. That'll knock some
think the
sense
bear-
into it.
I think the bears have the same field speed as the trees, meaning you can outrun them.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to sneak through here. Freeze Beta seems to have very, very big Ultra Mushroom energy. From, I guess, Paper Mario or Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, and like, why would you need this? You are playing this game wrong if you need this much HP when you first get it. Like my siblings and I, when we played Superstar Saga 2-player back in the day, it's like, we didn't know what to do when you had to go to Teehee Valley for the longest time, because we didn't ever bother going back into the castle. We just farmed woohoo drinks for forever, and we still had nowhere near 120 HP by the time we got there. Oh good, this loops.
I mean, if it's not like those items got nerfed or anything, right?
I mean, they got nerfed in the Japanese version,
Yeah, that's what I meant.
let alone the remake. Which I think
Did the
basically...
remake lower it even more?
No, but I mean, like, the remake basically took all of the balance changes from the Japanese version and then some.
Yeah, that I know.
Well, that was relatively short.
I first learned from that from your guys' Let's Play of that version like 3 years ago. Sorry, 4 years.
Gosh, that was 4 years
Gosh.
ago.
That game came out in 2017.
Yeah, it's high time I played a Mario and Luigi game on stream, I suppose.
I just remember seeing like the heart block. Then Fat Guy was like, "Oh, it's that thing from the Japanese version." I was just like, "What's he talking about?"
19? Come on, man.
Yeah, this guy.
What is
doesn't fall for
Paula
those
supposed to
tricks.
do in this fight?
Thunder. You do know what to do against this guy, right?
I paralyze him and shield or something. I don't know, man.
99% chance to be paralyzed, and then he basically can't do anything.
Sure, for 3, I'll try.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, never mind, I do actually just sort of use Thunder on this guy, because what else is Paula gonna do?
I get a PP heal after this, so what's the point? It's not gonna do anything else.
If you
Nice
choose
of it.
not to use paralysis, this guy is actually... he's pretty hard. He hits for very high amounts of damage. I think he's got that, like, tore into you attack.
Yeah.
I would
Okay,
assume so
that does
from
some
blood-
damage if I
blood on his
finally
claws.
hit.
Yeah, Thunder has no element in this game, so nothing resists it, which is pretty cool.
Look, I just go into everything assuming Pokemon resistances apply. So when I get a clear ground type that resists ice and takes full damage from thunder, clearly something is broken with that
Like,
model.
I played a Final Fantasy game where, like, the ocean enemies were weak to fire, and I kind of had to unlearn everything I knew about Pokemon.
Yeah, I want to say there's some enemy weak to fire in Oho Ocean, and there might be multiple, actually, in Superstar Saga.
And I want to say, like, was it Final Fantasy VI where, like, an NPC says, like, use fire magic to turn ocean
Wow.
enemies into seafood? And I was like, oh, that's their logic. Okay.
How did I only get 6 HP from a Vitality level up? But then I got 14 PP.
Your IQ went up by 3.
I guess.
Don't worry, the game will fix itself later.
How many different sizes of steps will we get as your sanctuary locations by the end of the game?
So, like, the sanctuary names themselves are weird because it feels like some of them are trying to do, like, names where it's like, you have Giant Step and Onet, and it's like, oh, it's one giant step. And then this cave is like, what, 2 Lilliput steps? Is that what they're going for? But then, like, the others are just like, whatever. Like, the names don't really seem to be going for anything like these do.
I think I took a wrong turn someplace.
No, you're going the right way. But don't. I think if you back attack the moles, you'll insta-win.
Yeah, I'm assuming that won't happen with the bears, so I'm not bothering.
Not likely.
Okay, that wasn't green for some reason.
They always go for the corners of enemies, because I feel like this can happen with certain enemy types for some reason.
Oh, that's still not enough. In practice it will be. Like I said, in practice it will be. They must have the opposite of guts. Except that's not how this game's smash calculations work. I don't even think the entrance is that way. Nice.
Alright, I'm reading the page, and smash attacks won't get rid of feeling strange effect. That's kind of funny.
Oh, that's convenient. Might as well heal. don't really need it. Actually, no, don't need it at all. We took like 10 damage on the way out. Some progress. Apparently I missed the door. If memory serves, at this point we just go to 3-ish.
Basically, but you gotta watch the theater stuff first.
Yeah. I need a bus. And apparently regular buses don't run very frequently.
Well, they do, but
They need the power
They
of
can't get
music
past
to
the
break.
ghosts.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
I don't know, man. That music the bus plays is pretty fire. Yeah, up here is where the hard hat should be. No, I would fight those guys because Freeze insta kills them. Like these guys are pushovers with Paula now.
Time to swap. Why do I still have a cookie?
I was saving it.
That's not quite as good as a ribbon still. I figured it wasn't.
You're telling me you're telling me you figured that a ribbon would be stronger than a hard hat?
Well, I was kind of expecting that to do more, honestly. Would make sense.
Nothing is weak. Well, actually, weaknesses aren't a thing in this game. They've never been a thing in EarthBound. It's just more like what resists this element more is usually what it comes down to.
Apparently that goes through defense.
But it's considered a bomb type attack, so yeah. And shields won't block that either.
I thought defending just slowed the rate of HP loss across the board, like in Mother 3.
No, that's a Mother 3 thing, sorry.
That's a cool way to implement it. You'd think they'd have thought of that when
Yeah,
they
it is.
introduced the rolling counter.
Oh yeah, we haven't even talked about that, have we?
It's rare. It hasn't really come into any use yet.
The rolling HP meter is also I like it in the sense that it basically forces you to play in fast text mode.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, you're not going to get much use out of it. Yeah, if you take a fatal blow, if you're able to finish the battle or heal yourself before it actually ticks down to 0, you can survive it. I guess it's like real life where it's like you don't feel anything until the pain actually hits you. Something like that, I guess.
I forgot they just have really small ranges of vision.
Very small. I like that they're not running from you though. They're not afraid of you.
I wouldn't expect it. I was surprised that they didn't seem to be going after me.
I guess to be fair, you got Paula. Paula, you're kind of dragging us down with your level average.
I assumed it was just a sum of levels.
I'm
Plus,
pretty sure it's the average.
I'm pretty sure she's higher level than I was when I last came through here. Or pretty close, at least.
That is probably likely.
Yeah.
What's Nessa's level right now?
18. Which is
The
high
most
enough
I've
to
ever
get
grinded.
homesick, apparently.
Most I've ever grinded in Happy Happy Village is I've got Ness to level 24 before I got Paula. I had Rock and Beta. It's kind of funny.
Ow. I forget that the red just means that an enemy hit me. For a second, I'm like, how did I take mortal damage from full health?
The mushrooms have a last attack, apparently.
Nice. That would have been a wasted attack in beginnings.
Yeah, Paula can hit for more than single-digit damage.
I mean, it also just wouldn't have hit because I aimed them at the same one.
Oh, that's what you meant. This is true.
Might as well get the number of the pizza place, just in case.
I would use these more, but I guess as some sort of social commentary, the pizza guy takes way longer to deliver than the Escargot Express guy. Oh yeah, you never picked up the thing from Orange Kid, by the way.
Oh yeah, right.
Your
The
inventory was full.
Sukorma thing.
Yeah.
Let's not use that. I guess we'll find out what it does if we try to use it.
You could use it on the field.
Duh. Oh, I was hoping it would become a broken machine.
That would be funny though. Machine broke down and it's gone. Nothing's left. Oh, that was a waste of $200. I hope you're happy.
Probably go and return Paula, I suppose. It's not like she's been that useful as a party member.
She hasn't been carrying us.
I've gained
And
3
also
whole
literally
levels.
carrying.
I can take the world.
You really could. Ness could probably easily solo this game by himself.
The next town. In numerical order, at least.
You can get a thing from Ness's, or Ness's mom, yes, Paula's mom.
A hand-aid.
I think it's a full heal. It's always healed me fully in the early game. I don't know if it has a limit.
Duly noted.
Sadly, Paula's theme does not play here anymore.
Did it ever?
Yeah, the first time you came to the house, it did.
Yeah, I feel like
I've always found this funny though. It gives you $10,000, but it's a key item.
Imagine having $10,000 in this game. Ridiculous.
In this game?
Oh, that's a tree or a bush.
You're probably looking at all these trees and expecting them to start walking at you, huh?
Let's remember to do this now so we don't have to watch the show twice.
These shows always have the weirdest like story triggers.
All
It's
right.
more so the next
Never
one.
mind.
I think he. Yeah. You're forced to watch one of these shows.
There's like a bunch of musical numbers one has to watch in this game compared to the other games.
It's 2 for both this and Mother 3. I do love this theater music though.
Forget if you actually have to do this. I thought she said something about like being like, this isn't nearly as exciting as I thought, but must have been thinking of some other point in the game and or other game.
I don't recall.
What a sold out crowd.
I was gonna say
Where'd everyone go?
Show. They're doing a show, but everybody took off.
I mean,
They must really not like these guys. They're probably sick of them by now.
they are the only musical act in town.
Yeah, they're probably sick of them. So I want to say I appreciate these. I've seen these so many times to where I'm just sort of looking at my watch until they're over. But I like the music references here. Can't say I know much about the Blues Brothers though.
I watched the movie once. It was a thing. It's a bit of a sudden ending. Then
I'm
everyone's
sure
back.
there'll be more. Yep.
Yes, my Sherlock Holmes hat gave it away. Or my hard hat, rather, gave it away. I guess I
They
only
wear
wear
hard
it.
hats in baseball.
Yeah.
The actual players on the field do, is what I mean.
I feel like a helmet and a hard hat are different things.
Well, they are both hats that are hard. I like talking to these guys from behind. They're just like, oh, hi. I think it's the one in Foresight just says, oh, hi, when you talk to them from behind. You gotta go behind the counters for some reason. How does the game check? How does the game check this that you're like close enough to him?
I always love this background music. I guess the guest musician wasn't really stuck here with the rest of them.
I've honestly never come back to this theater. I don't know if you... I don't remember if you can get back in.
It might be worth checking, I guess.
You would probably need to keep the backstage pass on you, though, which is annoying, because, by the way, that doesn't go away. You'll have to deposit that in the Escargot Express eventually.
Presumably she's just gonna block the door.
I don't... Well, I'm saying is I don't know if she's stays there forever. I don't remember. You know, I feel like the perspective of that last photo, that guy would have had to have been like kind of photobombing you.
Yeah.
The photo man was standing like one foot away from him.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
I like the line, "Hey sidewalk, get out of my way." Just casually a house there with no door. Also,
Suddenly.
This is the spot where speedrunners just sort of like wiggle their way out of bounds, I think.
Yeah.
It's somewhere around that tunnel.
You could skip the entire musical number. It looked so sunny outside the tunnel.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, right, enemies.
Specifically around this area is like where they are. This is the graveyard is where the enemies tend to spawn.
Did not mean to do that.
These enemies can do some good damage too. They can hit pretty hard.
Yeah?
Especially the zombie dog. The zombie dog, in particular. Yikes. Good thing you got those noodles, right?
Paula, you got a band-aid. You're good, right?
You good?
But of course it didn't. This one must. Dang, they take some punishment. Okay, fine, I'll heal.
Fine, I'll use the resources given to me.
You got like 2 experience. Okay, that's a non-trivial amount. Should probably heal.
Oh, that's also because it's not divided. Because Ness gets all that.
Yeah, yeah. Where was the hospital? Wasn't it like just north of here?
Like everything in 3 is pretty centralized.
Probably should have taken that free whatever thing.
Oh, now I think I remember, like, I was thinking about how, like, there's a hospital sign in ONET that says something funny. I think I just remembered what it says. It says something like, "We're offering a discount on tombstones."
I feel like most JRPGs do that, boing boing. Except the ones that just don't bother persisting death outside of the battle, like Super Mario RPG. Or most of the Mario and Luigi's.
I'm gonna say, like, all the Mario and Luigi games will leave you with 1 HP. But yeah, I was like, I don't think any RPG that I've ever played lets dead party members get experience.
Super RPG does, I think, but that's like the only one. Even among Mario.
Oh, really? Huh.
I'm pretty sure
That's
it
a
does.
surprise.
Because, like, they do the animation, the victory animation at the end of the fight.
Hmm.
And let's just head this way. Fight some red snakes or something.
or scorpions, or various random dangerous enemies.
Okay, fine. Yeah, not red snakes.
What were they called? What were they called? Gabalons or something?
Yeah, I forget if they were in there or not.
They just the tunnels just use the desert enemy table pool, I want to say. Yeah, I was thinking of that too, but that's because, well, Xenoblade isn't turn-based, so it's just kind of different. Like, once you finish a battle, party members just get revived anyway, so they all still get that experience.
If I could get just one of those guys, I'll show it off. The trick or trick, kid.
Are we just beating up a kid? What reason do we have to be fighting this kid?
I mean, at this point, Paula's pretty much caught up.
Basically. Well, if you think of her in terms of HP compared to Ness, she's never going to catch up, so to say. I like all the indoor facilities play this music in 3, though.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boop, 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 boop. Oh wait, no, wrong game. How about the one? What? Sigh.
Look, man, I'm just saying if you use these croissants instead of life up. Is that a movie, Sandlot or something?
The Sandlot? I think so.
Yeah. Honestly, it's easy to forget that party members start with level 1, just given how fast they all catch up. Plus, I like to think of it because it makes sense story-wise. I mean, these are just kids that are starting to just join you.
Reeling. Alright, that's some resistance. Should probably heal at some point.
Still better than Paula's physical attack would do.
I don't remember where that guy with the weapons is. I guess maybe he only shows up after you get Jeff.
You know, you're right. I don't think I've ever noticed that. He should be near the, like the shops.
I didn't see him down there.
I've never been big on this town's music, to be honest with you. I like this. I like the second version of it a lot, but not this version.
Like that this guy's here. I think I'm good.
Is it the hint guy? Yeah.
Look, if you come back in the remake and start giving me experience or like equipment
Yeah,
for
a bunch
getting
of
like
useful
kills,
stuff.
then we'll
New
talk.
accessories and such. I like that he has a building, but then inside the building is a poorly constructed stand.
Those are enemies. I realized that slightly too late.
Wait, I'm sorry, say that again? Paula was level 7 for you until Deep Darkness? Am I reading this right? Wow. That sounds like me when I first played Superstar Saga. Just casually gets to the first fight with Cagletta at like level 7, I want to say.
Yeah, this gets to the point where those teddy bears aren't really worth anything. Wow, talk about resistance.
Oh yeah, the smelly ghost is really annoying. They resist everything, and that isn't thunder. Or I guess rockin'.
Yeah, I suppose I should probably go with that. Fire did some damage.
Yeah, but fire is just usually not worth using on like single targets.
Well, I thought it would do something on the 2, but apparently it didn't.
Yeah.
Nah. You can hit Rockin', and you can heal with your billion croissants. No, my offense!
At least he's not shooting out bolt spores or something. Honestly, I forget if he can do that in this game.
Alright, let's actually go to the correct part of the graveyard. This isn't it either, apparently. It's up that away.
The walk up through this graveyard can be actually pretty dangerous. Depending on what spawns.
Those are not spawns, those are just enemies. Or those are just cutscenes.
Story triggers.
No, 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 no! Dang it! Okay, it didn't show up. Hold on, wait.
Oh, these guys, the ghosts, are really obnoxious if they use the position
Yeah.
status. 'Cause that's just annoying.
Don't want to deal with that.
I don't think freeze works on them.
It does.
Okay, I'm wrong. I'm wrong.
We gotta check.
Somehow I just didn't think ice would be good on a ghost. I don't know. That trash can is not an enemy. You can tell because it's very slightly tinted different.
So it
What are you
isn't.
doing? Use your croissants. Use your croissants.
I'm just gonna heal in the hotel. Okay, fine. Guess I can't walk in that one tile space.
I usually just sell these sprays because I think they sell for a good amount of money.
Yep, that's a fair point.
Not like it matters either way.
Eh, whatever. I'm not gonna intentionally get in a fight with those no-good flies if they come equipped with dogs. Let me wire this to Jeff. No, it's cool. We just sleep and then we fight a Starman in the morning after having fully healed.
By the way, I like that if you're like fast enough to reach her and talk to her, like she turns to you to talk to you, but her actual dialogue is just no problem here.
Yeah.
It's like the game just trying to make you think that she doesn't have text, but she actually does. You know, if this were Mother 1, these enemies would be way less scary. These were like beginning game enemies in the first game.
Where's a bad key machine when you need it?
Jeff, I need your help. Not you, Pooh. It's not your time yet. Calls Winter is just a country to the north, but this place is obviously supposed to be like Great Britain, which is not just to the north of America, it's also very far to the east. Taking a walk in this cold? Ugh. But yeah, this is where Snowman plays, and I really like this game's version of it. It's really nice.
The Cave Boys.
I'm surprised they don't come up with like a funny name for Stonehenge. It's just, they just call it Stonehenge.
Tony looks absolutely shocked.
If you talk to that guy again, his text changes.
Why does Tony's face look like it totally changes, based on whether you're facing to the side or down?
I appreciate this guy's effort, though. He's taking one single cookie and wrapping it up in an entire gift box. For every single one. Greater than Einstein or Heisenberg.
Hey, Ben. This one has an ice storm in it.
No, it's behind the locker. I think you have to try using the key to get him his next stuff to trigger. Alright, the game actually does force you to get some items before you can leave. I always wondered that, like, what if you left before getting the stuff, but now the game forces you, I think. Could you imagine being stuck with Jeff without a weapon? Could you imagine? Like, oh my gosh. I know it would be doable, but... Yeesh.
Pound those wild enemies with my cookies into submission. Gonna end up having to get rid of all these these cookies to make space for whatever's in here. You know, or the protractor.
He starts with the ruler and a protractor, and then just casually also has a big bottle rocket.
But that can be
When he
sold.
starts out. No, what can be sold is the broken spray can. That actually sells for a good amount of money. Like 89 or something.
Turns out I didn't need to make any space. I'm aware of that. Good thing it went ahead and told me that before I made space. I know that. Do I really have to go here to do that? How much does the egg heal? Okay. Full heal for now. I wonder if it forces you to pick up both the hat and the weapon.
Yeah, that I'm not sure about, actually. Time to say goodbye to the winter's music, I mean. That's the only time in the game it plays. Or, I'm sorry, Snowman. We're in winters, I'm sorry.
Yeah, let me just, no.
Yeah, defense spray would sell for more than the broken, of course, but just depends how much effort you want to go through.
I wish you could see what the effect of this is, just to know exactly how big an upgrade that would be. Yeah, for the record, you can grind for any of this stuff. It'd be really silly to grind for any of it, besides maybe the bat, and especially on
Coin
stream.
of... Man, why'd they go for a T-Rex bat? I want a Coin of Silence challenge. That would be a very sizable defense increase, though.
It's like money grinding in Magic Ant if you're trying to fully equip everyone as soon as possible.
Yeah, you're right.
I feel like wasn't I only able to do that towards the end of the game?
I don't know. I thought you're pretty good on money for most times that you wanted it anyway. Or that a party member joined.
I had to stiff someone on defense for the whole game, as I remember.
You probably won't be able to fully equip all of them, but...
Oh, in this game, no.
Like
Yeah, with this one I think it's fine, but... Beginnings, if you're trying to do it at a sufficiently low level, doesn't really work out. Yeah, I've played this before, Bane. I did get the T-Rex bat last time, too. I'm sure speedrunners love this random movement.
Actually, the last run I watched, the guy got forced into an encounter because the bubble monkey like screwed him over.
I can't imagine what that's like.
As you've just seen.
At least it was a relatively harmless encounter. Good night, the bubble monkey is putting in work. Restore that 1 HP. And then restore it back. I should have sold all those cookies for like, was it $2 a piece?
Three, you get, I think, how many? Like 6?
Yeah. And then you have to...
It's a free $18.
Get a bunch of them off this guy. Hooray! HP only.
Gotta love those level ups.
I just want to make space for better things.
Yeah, you really do have to love the wording for that. You abandon the cookie.
Is this another healing place?
Yeah, there's like 2.
Wow, there were like no enemies on that whole path. There was a goat that we never ended up seeing. Some
You
dogs.
can still run into it on the way to the cave, but...
Yeah. See, if this were EarthBound Beginnings, that would have actually given me a cold, and I'd probably die before I could, like, get out of the area.
Gosh, you're right. I forgot about that.
How does this work? What does this phone wired do?
Runs underground?
You're not my dad. You don't know how much experience I need to get to the next level.
Hello, it's your dad.
Boy, so many healing places.
They're really worried about you.
Defense spray. You gained 1 defense. Probably. I have no idea. That's required anyway, isn't it? You have to pass the time.
Yeah, you have to sleep here specifically to pass the time.
Should have walked around the back. If it's even possible. You gotta appreciate the mileage they get out of that one sprite.
Yeah, they really do, huh? But like, I wouldn't change anything about this sprite. I kind of really like it.
No.
It doesn't need to be animated. It doesn't need it.
What a collection of expressions the 3 of them have.
I don't know.
Totally stone-faced, totally, like, absolutely
Just happy to
vacant,
be here.
and then chewing gum.
At least Tessie's just happy to be here. At least we don't have to get green stars with this thing, right? Haha.
Yeah.
Haha.
Oh, 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 oh. Why does Jeff get all the best music?
There's the goat.
Should have had the eraser.
Like
with
you're
me.
just like, you're just like, nah, I don't want to deal with that.
Oh, it came back. Brick Road is unironically the best character in this game.
Really is. This is. Oh, and then they play this
One of the
music
best
here, too. I love
locations
it.
too.
This is just Cerulean Cave.
Maybe I should have not chanced that.
Hey, what's funny? This is unironically one of the most dangerous areas in a speedrun.
It's funny how, like, how many different Nintendo franchises have a take or more on, like, Loch Ness-esque stuff.
I can think of 2 right off the back of my head. Well, I guess Lapras too, right? Would that
Yeah.
count? Or is that,
It's like,
or is that just a Plesiosaur?
it's the same difference.
I guess.
Drain my psychic points. Yes, please, keep using that. Seriously, keep using it. I love how these guys are, like, mostly harmless against Jeff.
Jeff in particular, yeah. The last speedrun I watched, though, he got really unlucky. The Mad Duck, like, attacked 3 times in a row. And he was like, am I gonna die to a Mad Duck? But thankfully, I think it missed.
Is this a worthless protoplasm? Hey, that's not worthless. That's more than the duck did in 4 turns. And apparently I'm never gonna hit you.
I like that you're able to check these gift box enemies, and it'll actually open the graphic, but it doesn't do anything.
Thanks, Bubble Monkey, for getting rid of his confusion immediately.
This is an awesome enemy, though, I will say. I love this.
There's some HP.
I hate to say it, but now that I look at it, it kind of looks like Tessie's poop. Like it could be that. Like I feel like it's this close from developing a really derpy smile.
Do, 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 do.
I love that they play this music here. Alright, no, but seriously, this is literally like Cerulean Cave's layout.
I had forgotten about this. It's like, is this gonna be a photo?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That is great.
Optional photo.
I assume so. I love the non-specific wording.
Watch for falling objects.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
And Jeff really is stoic. He doesn't want to give the photo guy a smile.
I was so hoping that 4 HP would kill.
I remember that like Jeff versus Mad Duck animation was in my YouTube sidebar like way back in the day.
Oh gosh, I remember
that?
watching
Remember
that
that?
forever ago. Yeah, long
That's an
before I
old
like
one.
really knew anything about this game.
He's got too much stuff.
Can't remember what my button does what. Just wanted to see how much HP I had. Dang it. Tried to open it. Again. All it takes is the slightest of taps to be brought back to reality. Why must there be rats guarding these things? This one's gonna be empty. Really should have healed before getting into this fight. I'm gonna heal now.
Being preemptive about it.
These healing
At least
items
Jeff
I
is
could have...
faster than these.
Yeah.
Which is weird because Jeff is a very slow party member. I wonder if these are like different versions of these earlier game enemies somehow. So I know they do that for the runaway dog, where it has like a different drop table.
Yeah, I guess I could see that.
You're really telling me a stun gun is one of Jeff's weaker weapons? It's a stun gun.
Probably shouldn't have bothered with the heal, but it's not like these items are going to be that useful when I join up with everyone else.
Oh yeah, I always forget this guy heals you.
I definitely wouldn't have remembered that either. Whoops, I left the monkey behind. Literally didn't even notice that bug, but apparently I got a first strike, so it works. Not gonna take advantage of the situation, Bubble Monkey.
Something I've done before is I like to grind Jeff to a high enough level to where I can fix that broken air gun, and then if you have Brick Road heal you, that counts as an overnight rest,
Yeah.
so you can fix things there with him. Yeah, but the Death Ray also isn't his strongest weapon.
I am not seeing these things, and for some reason I keep getting green swirls on them. It's astounding how much faster I am, despite being a lower level than I was when I was fighting these guys with Ness.
I know, these... Huh. Well, even Ness was faster than these guys. I would hope so.
Yeah, it was worth a shot. Oh, that's some decent damage.
It was worth a shot using the bubble monkey to, like, as a shield, right?
Yeah, that's fair. I wasn't going to be able to get out of that anyway. Oh no, we're running out of cookies.
Sadly, the bubble monkey doesn't have an HP pool and can't be used to draw attacks.
You know what? Let's just sort everything here.
There is no sort button.
There's a sort button if we try hard enough.
Gosh, it doesn't even really give you the option to move things specifically. It's like move it to the end of your inventory, but that's it.
Yeah, on second thought, I don't want to loop through everything in my inventory to do that. Hello? Weird. It's like, last I checked, I can get through this. Otherwise, I'm trapped. Different mushroom type thing. Probably technically weaker than the Tucson one. I always forget that there's a separate button for that in this game. I did not even see that enemy once again. Wait, what? Is that a separate mushroom from the one I fought before?
It is, actually, yeah.
What on earth? They were like right on top of one another and didn't get into the same fight.
Oh, now that's what you meant. I guess they can't join, yeah. Also, these mushroom enemies can't mushroomize you in any way, interestingly enough.
Yeah, that would be obnoxious if they could.
Yeah, that really would. And they always drop cookies for some reason. Honestly, kind of annoying.
What? Stop. I'm not gonna despawn that guy. And of course that guy's... Oh no, he's not gonna join. Okay. I guess I'm faster, so that would make sense. It's like a wizard, dark wizard type deal. Wow, I'm just gonna die now.
When the regular version is the more powerful one.
Aye! It's like, come on, go fast, Jeff. That went sour good and fast.
That's EarthBound for you.
But it wiped all of my PP.
Oh no. Now Jeff can't concentrate.
Let's try to at least get back to 3 before cutting off the stream. Unless my Wii U gamepad battery has something to say about it.
I'm sure it does. It's the Wii U gamepad. What's that? Did I just catch you having fun? Battery low. Hey, Jeff is at least faster than Ness. He has a growth rate of 5 compared to Ness's 4.
These guys just waste time. They aren't dangerous at all.
Free EXP, I can't complain. Shame that the bubble monkey can't even kill it with a smash attack.
Dang it, if those guys... Okay, good. Because apparently I can kill those just due to speed.
Due to speed?
Maybe there isn't any speed. Maybe it is just about OHKOs. You'll have to refresh me on the black swirl mechanics.
I've always just thought it had to do with your offense stat.
I think speed does play into it to some degree.
Instant wins.
Oh no, that slug was my dad. Yeah, also, I'm not Ness, so...
Yeah. He's still like... Oh, yeah, he does have different dialogue at least.
Nice. The bubble monkey kill.
Well, I'm reading the instant win, like, you know, logic, and it's like, it's too long to simplify. Because, like, it orders your party members by offense in descending order, and then also orders the enemies by their HP in descending order, and then it checks, like, you, if you dealt 2 times your offense minus defense and damage, and if every enemy is quote-unquote killed this way, you instantly win. It's weird.
But there's no speed factor in that, so it is just a matter of whether you can kill him.
Yeah. Just your offense stat.
Maybe I wasn't specific about the use of that.
You know, I've never tried doing that, like, not near this thing.
Maybe I wasn't being clear here. Jeff ate the bottle rocket.
It was full of soda. That's what bottle rocket means, right? Made from bottles.
Look, I just want to get this sanctuary out of the way.
Let's just beat this boss real quick.
Imagine if you could just grind and do it solo with Jeff. Okay, fine.
Fighting Shroom is already, like, not a joke, even with a full party.
I assume that's not Dr. Andanot's assistant.
I was kind of hoping you were just going to leave it off there. Like, that's not Dr. Antonuts, right?
Sheesh, I don't remember there ever being so many of these.
It is doable to kill these guys, because they miss, like, half the time, but they have a lot of HP.
Yeah, I don't feel like messing with them.
They give good EXP, though, if you can kill them, and they'll also always drop a picnic lunch, which is nice. That item makes me curious, though. What exactly is a picnic lunch? Sorry, why did that make me laugh? It's just like, Jeff checks, like, E equals MC squared. No problem here. That checks out. That is correct. You won't be able to fix this broken pipe for a while, though, but it fixes into the shield killer, I think. Not that that's that good in this game, I'll be honest, though.
That girl named Paula.
I really feel for the awkwardness between these two, though. Just him saying,
Let's get together again in 10 years or so.
10 years. I can't tell, like, if that's funny or just really sad.
I remember so much internet speculation about this tune and others like it being the reason that this game was never put on VC.
So,
Because sampling
Is
or
it
blatant references.
I would not know enough about real-world music to really know.
Something
Be honest with
won't
you.
get fooled again.
I mean, I definitely believe it, because I know, like, obviously, E-Toy was, like, a huge fan of, like, American music bands and such. Like the Beatles.
I mean, I imagine, what's his name? Keiichi Suzuki must have been... Was he the only one that worked on this, or did Tanaka work on this too?
I do not know.
EarthBound, composer.
But I know that they love their American music.
Yeah, it is both of them. This is kind of reminiscent of the whole airplane section from the first game, I guess. Brief previews of what's to come.
At least you don't have to farm this. If the geography of this game's world is just like the real world, then that means the Skyrunner crossed over the Atlantic Ocean.
I believe it.
You think the townspeople are looking up, and then they're just thinking like, great, zombies, now aliens. Great. And he died. I've heard of being 1 foot in the grave, but this is ridiculous.
Convenient that there's just a door here.
My favorite part about this is if Jeff conveniently didn't have the bad key machine, they would just realize, oh, we're still stuck.
Fourth friend that I've never met.
It's, hurry up. Hurry up, baby.
I'm thinking this pack of bubblegum is probably escargoable, as is the bad key machine.
As is the backstage pass. Yeah, kind of funny that, like, this is an RPG that, like, has no locked doors to speak of besides this one moment.
I love these
So an
random...
item like the bad key machine doesn't get a lot of use.
Dang it, why'd I get rid of the insecticide spray? Oh well.
At least you got a green swirl somehow.
I know. Seems to be a trend. Sure. Probably should have just defended, honestly. Did that fly? Oh, on the right, green. I was like, did it not do anything? Nice. Not bad.
A boiled egg.
Look how Jeff already has more HP than Paula, despite being 4 levels lower.
And despite being a nerd. That makes me curious how, like, Lloyd's stats compare to Anna's stats in the first game. But yeah, it's no secret how broken a character Jeff can be, just specifically with his bottle rockets.
Secretly, Mock Pizza and the Escargot Express are the same people. The reason they take longer is they have to get into a
They've
different
joined.
costume.
They've joined forces. Jeff may be a nerd, but he's a nerd with a gun. I like that.
Imagine if I had separate key item space, like a certain 3 game.
Like a certain most other game series.
I could probably store some of these broken things.
He can fix the broken machine now. That much I know.
I'll have to...
Broken air... I was about to specify, like, gee, what the broken air gun turns into. The broken iron turns into the slime generator.
I feel like I had one other thing. Alright, I can sell that, pop gun.
Another thing you could do is you could give Ness's Franklin badge to another character if you're more worried about them dying to lightning.
That's fair. I'll keep it on Ness for now.
Until you get to Magic Camp, where I hope you have the Franklin badge on him.
Yeah. Well, that works out. How much does the hotel cost? Is it stupid expensive?
Probably, because it's per character.
Man, Spookane was so much cheaper.
Is this how real world hotels work? Like per person is how much they charge?
Yeah, I don't think so. I feel like that the whole point of getting a group hotel room would be kind of pointless at that point. Alright, we'll leave it off here. We've got some shopping to
progress.
do and some other random clearing up of zombies and that
You really
sort of
don't,
thing.
actually. You don't have a lot of shopping to do. The most I think you can buy for Jeff now is a bracelet.
Yeah, that's fair.
Maybe some bottle rockets from the arm salesman, I guess.
Yeah, because one's not enough, clearly.
Well, honestly, Jeff's not going to be doing a lot of damage, like, at this point with his regular guns.
7 speed. Good night. That's just sad. I guess... Wait, Paula is slower than Ness? I guess that's because of the charm thing.
Yeah, Great Charm ups his Ness's speed by 5.
Nice, 4 vitality. Kinda sad.
I do tend to give Paula the vitality capsules that I come across. There's only 2, actually, now that I think about it.
Need some
Unless
rock
you use
candy.
rock candies, yeah.
Anyway,
You save scum for those.
we'll see you all around next time, where we get through the rest of the Threed stuff, presumably.